Now, one of the COVID-19 hospitals in the national capital has reported a deadly fungus infection in a patient who contracted COVID-19 and also those who recovered from this deadly disease. So what is this deadly fungus infection about and how threatening is this particular infection? Well, I will tell you all this and more in this special. You're watching TV9 News and I'm your host Deepak. And with each passing day, new studies and new symptoms of COVID-19 are continuing to emerge from various quarters of the world. While in London, we saw a new mutated version of SARS-CoV-2 virus, which is the reason why a lot of people have lost their lives. Back home in New Delhi, which is the national capital, 10 new cases of a deadly fungal infection in COVID-19 or COVID-19 recovered patients have been reported in Sri Gangaram Hospital. So over the past 15 days, doctors diagnosed 10 cases of Mucormycosis, which is also known as the black fungus. And this particular infection has a mortality rate of 50% and also could lead to the loss of vision or jaws in some cases. Well, Dr. Manish, who has been part of the hospital's ENT department and is also a senior ENT specialist, will tell us more about this particular infection. Dr. Manish, many thanks for joining us. Could you please tell us more about the mucormycosis infection which has been diagnosed and detected in Sri Gangaram Hospital?
Mucormycosis is a very aggressive, opportunistic fungal infection, yani ki black fungus, which comes through the nose and into the eye, damaging it, and may also go to the brain, causing damage to vital functions and even death. This fungus is there everywhere in the world, everywhere in the environment that is surrounding us, and the fact that it is more in post-COVID patients is because some of them have been given a class of immunity lowering drugs called steroids, due to which the immune system immunity goes down, and because of that the body has lesser resistance to infections, and that is where this opportunistic infection comes in.
And also, doctor, now what are the symptoms of this particular infection? What are the kind of symptoms that the patient experiences when this particular fungus attacks his or her system?
The symptoms of this disease include a little bit of nose obstruction on one side, a crusted nose, sometimes obstructed, numbness of the cheek, and sometimes a swelling or redness of the eye. And in some cases, it may lead to loss of eyesight as well. If it does not get treated and detected in the first few days, it may cause death and destruction.
Well, the doctors analyzed that the infection was mostly found among people who have a weakened immune system because of the medicine administered or because of COVID-19 itself. And also, people with comorbidities are the most vulnerable to this particular fungus infection. But the million-dollar question that continues to haunt us is whether this infection has a cure to it and also what people can do to avoid contracting this particular infection. Now, Dr. Manish, could you please tell us more about that particular aspect, please?
If you've been a COVID patient and if you are a diabetic or you are immunosuppressed, if you are a transplant patient, if you have been recovering from cancer therapy as well, and you've been given or not given steroids, but you think that your immune system might be weak, do not take liberty with the fact that you got treated from COVID. You must remain very hygienic. You must not touch unhygienic surfaces. Wear a mask still because the infection, this even infection is airborne and also formidable, can come from contacts like bad towels, poor hygienic tables. So stay away from that and maintain a healthy diet so that you can get back your immunity levels back to normal. And this whole process should take not more than 2-3 weeks. So all the best.
Well, the symptoms of this particular infection may take at least 2 days or even a couple of weeks for them to set in and become grave in a particular individual's body or his system. And symptoms such as nose obstruction, swelling in the eye or cheeks, and even black dry crust in the nose should not be ignored and should be tested ASAP, because you'll never know if this is a fungus infection or a normal virus infection. So get yourself checked, and that will help you to remain safe. Well, with that, it's a goodbye from my end. Please do take care of yourself, follow all the safety and precautionary measures, stay safe. Thank you for watching.